Xin'wanyana memoyeni wa mina ku rhula.
This is Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu, born on 1978 in Bushbuckridge of Mpumalanga, South Africa. Rosemary is a South African convicted serial killer and former policewoman who was convicted in the deaths of 6 people, her live-in partner, and 5 of her relatives between 2012 and 2018. Her motive was to live off of their life and funeral insurance policies, having collected as much as 1.4 million in South African currency equivalent to $93,000 at the time of her arrest. She attended primary and high school in Mpumalanga until she went to Johannesburg in search of greener pastures, where she later joined the SAPs. Rosemary Ndlovu entered the South African Police Service, SAPs, and was posted at the Tembisa police station, eventually being promoted to the rank of sergeant. While Ndlovu was regarded as a respected member of the police force, colleagues also recalled her as a gambling addict who sometimes bunked out of work to avoid loan sharks. Ndlovu's first victim was her cousin, Madala Witness Homu, who in March 2012 was found beaten to death in Olifantsfontein. For his death, Ndlovu would receive over 131,000 rand in insurance. While staying at Rosemary Ndlovu's house in June 2013, her sister Audrey was found murdered by a combination of poisoning and strangulation. Ndlovu received 717,421.17 rand in insurance from her death. The same month, Ndlovu's niece Zanele Motha was found murdered by beating, a death which Ndlovu would receive around 119,840 rand for. In October 2015, Maurice Mabasa, her boyfriend and father of her child, was found murdered and dumped in Olifantsfontein with over 76 stab wounds. From Mabasa's death, Ndlovu would receive more than 131,000 rand in death policies which she had made in his name. In April 2017, her nephew Mayeni Mashaba was found murdered in Olifantsfontein after having met up with Ndlovu the day before his murder. Rosemary's final victim was Brilliant Mashego, her nephew and Audrey's son, who was last seen alive in Rosemary's company on the 22nd of January 2018 in Bushbuckridge and found 2 days later on January 24th in Bushbuckridge. In court, she admitted to having taken out funeral policies for Mashego. Her murder spree ended when she was arrested after being recorded while trying to enlist an undercover police officer and another man, both posing as hitmen, to burn her sister Joyce and her 5 children to death inside her house. In 2021, Ndlovu was sentenced to 6 concurrent life terms for the murders and a total of 30 years. 10 years for 4 fraud counts, 10 years for each of the 7 incitement to commit murder charges, and 10 years for the attempted murder of her mother, Maria Mushawana.